It's your boy Noto Reactions, man. We coming to you with another video, and today's video we're going to be talking about the worst types of people at the gym. Came across this video, man, and I'm an avid gym goer. You can see your boy is definitely jacked out here, so I spend time in the gym. So let's go on and see what he's talking about, man.
I'm back.
I think it's safe to say that the gym is one of the most unique and divergent places on the planet. When you step foot inside that building, you never know what you're gonna get, bro. Sometimes it's some ignorant teenagers in there who just spend the entire time curling more than a hairstylist. Or you could walk in there and see that it looks like a retirement home with more senior citizens in a bingo.
And that usually be in the morning time. That's the morning time right there. I call it the gym the early bird special. They always be there in the mornings, bro.
Night. It's like opening Pandora's box. It could happen, bro. But in all seriousness, the gym is probably one of my favorite places to go, and it's definitely something I would recommend anybody trying to improve their life. But there are different occurrences and contingencies that maybe second guess having a membership. So today, we'll be discussing some of the most diverting as well as the most obtuse scenarios and people that often materialize in the gym. Comment down below the best or the worst parts about going to the gym, and like and subscribe if you're new. First of all, can we talk about how crowded the gym is? I'm pretty sure we're all aware that on January 1st of every year, every gym on planet Earth looks like a Walmart on Black Friday because getting in shape is a part of
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Insane.
Everybody and their mother's New Year's resolutions. And there's nothing wrong with that. Who am I to judge, right? But the problem is that half these niggas never show their faces at the gym again. On January 1st, it's looking like Times Square in that motherfucker.
It's because of the New Year's resolution type thing. Everybody have their New Year's resolution. Oh, I'm finna get in shape. I'm finna do all this. And he said by January 15th, you don't see none of them there. You don't see none of them there. That is insane. That is insane. It's because the motivation is strong because at the beginning of the year, oh yeah, we finna work out, we finna get pumped, we finna do that. But when they figure out how hard it is and that you gotta literally be consistent for way much of a longer time, and they'll get the body they want by the 15th, they quit. That's how it be. That's why I look like that. That's why I look swole like that.
15th, it looks like Thanos just got done snaps a couple times, bro. Did these niggas get a 14-day free trial at the gym or something? But sometimes there's still an incomputable amount of niggas in the gym. There's been times where I've gotten up earlier than a boot camp route and the gym is still more congested than my sinuses in the spring, bro. So then I started...
It do. Like, it's crazy because sometimes, like, I would go a little earlier too because I'd be like, it'd probably be less crowded around this time. And them be the times that it be crowded. I'll be like, dang. And the worst part about it being crowded, it ain't really that it's just the people that sometimes I like seeing some people that it's just that I can't go from machine to machine like I want to. I don't really like my dilemma ain't really about the people per se. It's just that the people like it's hard to get from machine to machine like you want to.
I'm in the streets at night like I'm Batman, hoping these perturbing individuals will be catching some Z's. Well, newsflash, buddy, the gym is still crowded. That's why sometimes I just live from home to avoid all the lunacy and other recklessness. But please tell me I'm not the only person who low-key gets embarrassed when they get caught working out at the crib. Like sometimes I'll be doing some push-ups before bed or something, and then my dad will come into the room and I gotta act like I wasn't doing anything. Now, at face value, it's not that big of a deal, but this is deadass what it felt like, bro.
Nigga, did I just catch you wanting to be shit?
Hey, that is a classic scene right there. My baby.
But anywho, I've never been
that was classic right there, bro. That was classic.
The type of person to spend every waking moment of my day in the gym. I've always seen clips of those motherfuckers who are built like the damn Michelin Man talking about how you need to spend all day in the gym and whatnot. Me personally, I spend like 90 minutes in the gym at the most. You know, I like to keep shit moving while still being efficient. Now we gotta talk about the different type of people at the gym. Firstly, there's the motherfuckers who are constantly taking more selfies than a preteen in 2012.
These niggas do stand that, bro. Like they just be in the freaking mirror all the time, and a lot of times it be in the way of the machines that you trying to work out on. If you don't get your ass out the way so I can go and work out over there, sitting there posing and all that, man. If you don't, boy.
One set and snap a picture of themselves on social media, and I'm pretty sure
they're making it seem like they making games after they hit the set. Oh, I'm hit the set, or they acting like they just built a whole ton of muscle after they just built the set. Especially when you walk into the bathroom, they be all in the mirrors sitting there posing. But outside, they be posing in the mirror too. After every set, I just literally seen guys go over there and flex and stuff like they just built muscle after the set. It just, bro, no. Especially if you ain't even developed. I'm just gonna keep it a buck now. I ain't even trying to be funny, but you ain't even developed yet, and you sitting there flexing, bro. Your muscle not gonna build overnight. I'm just gonna tell you right now, and especially not after no workout.
Every gym on earth has that person who spends a conscionable amount of time in the mirror, bro. Like they dead spend twice the amount of time snapping pictures of themselves when they actually do working out. Like, don't get me misconstrued. I understand if you want to take pictures and all that other extracurricular hooey, but your body isn't gonna go through a fucking whole transformation after a couple sets. I've legitimately seen people
bro. Exactly.
come to the gym, take a picture of themselves at the gym for their inadequate Instagram story, and then leave. Like, at that point, you might as well open up Adobe Photoshop Express and edit yourself in a stock image, bro. But my biggest gripe I have with people who are incessant on their phone is when they're sitting at a machine or bench like they're on their fucking lunch break or something, bro.
Exactly, bro. Well, I remember, I ain't gonna never forget this time when I was trying to get on the leg extension machine, like the one where you work out your quads and the extension, bro. It was literally two guys sitting there, and I went to do other exercises just to give them time to get their ass off the machine. I tell you, 30 minutes went by, bro. They didn't do one freaking set, sitting there. One's on the phone, one's just sitting there, bro. They was literally on the machine for 30 minutes. 30 freaking minutes, bro. I don't know. They might have did one set. Maybe. But that first guy wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't doing nothing. The other guy was just literally just sitting there. I'm like, bro, when y'all gonna get the hell up? Literally, they stayed there. I'm like, man, I just left because I was going to finish my leg workout with those extensions, but I just said the hell with it and I walked out.
Usually a patient nigga, but this shit categorically boils my blood. And then they got the nerve to try and reserve 3 machines, 5 pairs of dumbbells, 8 plates, and the cable machine. Like, my nigga, how are you putting gym equipment on layaway? They be out here collecting dumbbells like Puffles and Club Penguin, bro. And then they don't even put up this entire conglomeration of weights and other doohickeys. They deadass leave the gym floor looking like a damn minefield. One wrong step and your toes gonna be throwing up gang signs. How hard is it to just put your shit up when you're done with it? Especially when
I be hating that too. When they be throwing all them dang weights all over the place, bro. I be like, bro, put the weights back. Show lazy ass. Damn.
these roided up niggas who put 12,000 pounds on the leg press. But speaking of putting
that ego lifting
weights on the machines, now we gotta talk about the ego lifters. These have to be some of the most perturbing individuals in the gym. These motherfuckers suggest on maneuvering more plates than the ambitious. Most of the time, it's some cretinous teenager who doesn't really know what they're doing and is trying to possible. It's like they watch one Sam Sulek video and decide to go to town on every exercise possible.
I swear I've seen that so many times, bro. I cannot stand the ego lifters, and they be sitting there doing all this grunting like they doing some type of full range of motion. Like, bro, you know you can't lift that weight. You can't lift that weight. You can't lift it. Lighten the weight so you can actually do full repetitions so you can actually get some damn well. You sitting there lifting the weight like you, oh man, I'm talking about I've seen guys trying to do ab crunches, bro. Bro, he's stretching his entire body to try to halfway get it, bro. Lighten the weight so you can do correct reps. I can't stand that. And when other girls come up, when the girls come around, that's when it really start getting crazy. When the girls come around, they try to act like, oh yeah, I'm lifting all this weight. They don't give a fuck. Okay? They don't give a fuck how much weight you lifted. They don't care. I promise you.
Niggas load up the squat rack and then end up looking like can they attempt this strenuous task. These niggas be flipping and flopping like a fish out of water trying to move all that weight, bro. I've seen people almost put themselves on a shirt while benching because they're trying to impress some random girl at the gym. Talking about
every time. It's always about the girls. No, you can't lift that weight. Ain't even been in there. You barely lift the damn bar you're trying to put.
Watch this, bro. I'm about to hit a new. My nigga, you about to end up in the ER if you don't drop that shit by 100 pounds. Niggas really be out here trying to curl Lizzos in each hand, like, bro, relax. And that's the other thing. These imprudent motherfuckers.
If you gotta literally yank your whole body to do a curl, bro, you can't do a curl. You can't do it. You just can't do it, bro. If you can't do a full range of motion curl, and you sitting there got to jerk and do all that, bro, you can't lift it. And even if you want to do explosive movement, I guess to make your uppercut stronger, it's still more beneficial to use weights that you can actually control with that range of motion. So I don't want to hear that shit either.
Got the gall to ask me to spot them. I usually don't have a problem with people in the gym, but one time this dude asked me to spot him, so we walk over to the bench press, and what do I see? I see a red bird looking at me. I see 45-pound plates on each side, and now my mind is racing like the Daytona 500. If bro can't get this bar up, he's going to meet the woo. I'm not an Avenger, my nigga. He ended up doing like 1.5 reps before burning out, and my shoulder damn near fell off the bone like a tender turkey, like trying to pull that bar back up. But if I'm being honest, I'd rather find out I'm using a weight that's too light and now I'm making slower gains than use some shit that's too heavy and end up folding myself like Sunday laundry. And please tell me I'm not the only person who finds the sound of people slamming down the weight stack and other equipment insufferable. I don't think y'all realize how loud these motherfuckers are. I'm in the back of the gym doing shoulder presses, blasting Rio. I'm talking full blast. And yet I can still hear these motherfuckers throwing their weights down like they just scored a touchdown or something, bro. They really feel
that'd be the craziest thing, bro. I'd be like, bro, sit the weight down better. You sitting there slamming these weights like you in here lifting Ronnie Coleman's weights, bro. Like, bro, you were not setting no records. You ain't setting no type of PRs and stuff. I don't give a damn if you is setting PRs. Don't start slamming them loud ass plates on the ground. Shit is disturbing and it's aggravating as hell. And no, we don't care about, we looking over there because you look stupid as hell. We ain't looking over there because, oh, we lift for so much weight. We looking over there because you look like a dumbass. That's why we looking over there.
need to let the entire gym, as well as anybody within a 20-mile radius, know how much weight they're lifting. I personally don't mind when people slam the weight when they're on their last rep of a set, but some of these niggas really sound like they're doubling as blacksmiths, bro. Of course, these motherfuckers be screaming at the top of their lungs like they're in labor. Like, I get training to failure and all that. When you're damn near about to shit your pants from straining, I think you need to chill. Some people at my gym sound like they be charging up, bro. There's obviously nothing wrong with lifting heavy. Progressive overload is essential for muscle growth. But when it comes at the risk of your form and your safety, then is it really worth it? Can we also talk about those people who try and perform the most unconscionable and scatterbrained exercises known to man? I've seen niggas combine push-ups, curls, and rows all at once. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm in no way, shape, or form an expert in anatomy or personal training. But what fucking benefits are you getting from doing this shit, bro? Not gonna lie, bro. If I was in the gym, I look over.
Yeah, I hate that crazy looking workout shit too. Y'all be hating that too. Get y'all circus clown ass out of there. Nobody want to see all that wild ass shit. And you be in everybody's way. And don't know, bro. You be in every bro. We don't want to see all that crazy ass shit. We don't. We don't. If we want to see that, we will go to the Cirque du Freak. You feel me?
See this? I'm calling the cops and getting your hyper ass a bottle of Ritalin. It looks like this nigga's prepping for the
You
world's
see that
most
all that crazy ass shit right there? You see all that bullshit? He just jumped from over here to over here to over there. Man, if you don't get your ass off that ground, boy, man, it's crazy as hell.
tense game of the floor is lava. I think
And that shit ain't even necessary, doing all that crazy ass shit, man. Not there. I understand the explosive movements and all that, but doing all that shit in the gym, bro, get your ass out of my way. I promise you, bro. I'll walk by and I dare your ass to jump in my face. I dare you to jump in my way. I'm gonna run your ass right over. I don't care. I don't care.
people just walk into the gym try to think of the most indecorous miss of all time. If I ever attempted to indulge in anything like this, I'm 99.9% sure that I would receive a lifetime ban, bro. And I vividly remember when this was a fucking trend on the internet. The most asinine individuals performing the most.
What's the purpose of that? What's the purpose of this crazy ass shit here? What is it? What's the purpose of that? Bro, even strongman competitions don't do no crazy ass shit like this. That is injury waiting to happen. You was balancing on the ball, holding the rails up with your arms flared out. So, bro, your joints is about to be trash. I'm telling you now. It can't end well. Can't end well. And you hope you ain't doing this on the regular because, son, it ain't happening, Jack.
Uber's movements with any equipment they could find. Like, what type of humiliation ritual was this? Who
the
you training for?
hell?
P. Diddy? I get that everybody has their own goals and aspirations when it comes to fitness, but I doubt I'll ever fathom shit like this, bro. The movements and gestures that some of these motherfuckers be executing.
Hey, that's crazy as hell right there. That's crazy, bro. Bro, so I'm working on my stroke game. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Right
To have them on some type of list. There's niggas out here cosplaying as Peter Parker, bro. I've never.
Insane. Insanity right there. I ain't gonna lie. I must admit this is kind of cool, but not for the gym. Maybe somewhere else, like to make some content somewhere else. That's cool, but not in the gym with everybody working out and shit. I understand that, but I will admit this is cool. This is cool. I will
witness such an atrocity. And then of course we got the content creators and influencers. Now, like I said earlier, I have no problem with people taking pictures or videos showing their transformations or progressions, but the issue is that they be spreading more bullshit than a farmer. I know I'm not the only person who's come across those videos where they swear up and down that everything possible is ruining your gains. Warming up is ruining your gains. 3 sets of 10 is ruining your gains. Drinking water is ruining your gains.
Exactly. And they don't even know what the hell they talking about. Simple but effective. That's all you need. Simple but effective. These guys be trying to tell you all this other stuff to make stuff confusing for you, so you have to depend on them for information. It's been the game for the longest. They try to throw all this extra stuff in it. Oh, this, science, that, studies that. I don't give a damn. Just keep it simple. Progressive overload, progress over time, make progress over time. Keep it simple so you can follow something consistently. That's all you need. All that other bullshit, fuck it.
Be out here trying to discombobulate niggas, bro. And then half the time these motherfuckers be sticking more needles in themselves than an acupuncture patient, bro. Trying to act like they work so hard, meanwhile they be on more juice than Bane. They try and turn weightlifting into fucking rocket science to try and get you to buy the talking about I lost 50 pounds in 1 month. You can do it too if you follow my routine. I've learned more from the people at the gym than I ever had from these niggas on YouTube. Also, bands back ass niggas who are always the most genuine and kind-hearted people in the entire G hostile, but they really just be vibing for real. Then of course we got the people who be recording TikToks and shit at the gym. Few things in this world scare me, and one of those things is someone recording a video in the gym. When that whole epidemic of motherfuckers accusing people of staring at them in the gym and being
I used to hate that whole phase. Oh, this guy's being a weirdo. Oh, look at him, he's staring at me in the gym. You see me making a video? Bitch, if you don't get out my face, I'm over here trying to work out. Ain't nobody worried about your ass. Nobody don't want to be in your damn camera. In fact, I'm ready to sue your ass for putting me on camera without my consent. Hell wrong with you? Nobody standing around looking at your ass, looking at you because what the hell you doing taping me on your camera? That's what I'm looking at. Nobody looking at you.
was going around, I was on edge. I'd be damned if I glanced over someone's direction and now I'm being labeled as a freak on TikTok or something. Every time I was in the gym, I was putting on my best Bird Box impression, bro. Y'all was not finna frame me. I understand there are some creeps at the gym, but us normies who are just trying to work out don't gotta catch strays too. But there are definitely some weirdos who try and treat the gym like a club or something, bro. Trying to speak in
that is crazy right there. Like, bro, yeah, he doing too much right there. Now you sitting there, like, yeah.
Everything with a pulse. I also despise those people that try to get all exasperated when there's people in the background of their video. Breaking news, if you're in a public setting, there's most likely gonna be people walking in the background. Can we talk about the locker rooms? Lord have mercy. I've never felt more violated in all my years. A bunch of butt-ass naked senile niggas congregating in front of my locker. Just marinating.
I'm hating that, bro. Like, why in the hell do they feel the need to be butt-ass naked when you walking into the damn entrance of the bathroom and they over there by the lockers? You see nothing but freaking naked ass man. I don't be wanting to see that, bro. I'd be like, I just be trying so hard, but I'll be looking up so much. I gotta literally use my peripheral vision to guide my way to the back way to the bathrooms, bro. Don't nobody want to see that shit. Why do you have to get butt ass naked for? Why do you have to do that? Why? You don't. At least have your damn boxers on.
And their dirty ass, wrinkly ass filth. And that motherfucker looking like a bunch of Sphinx cats, bro. And then they got the nerve to try and converse with me talking about, well, bust my britches. Don't you just love the gym? Nah, anymore, my nigga. Put some clothes on. I don't understand how these geezers can just stand in a circle with their beef out talking about their favorite fiber. From now on, I just drive home sweaty for the sake of my eyeballs and manhood. Finally, we gotta talk about the niggas on the revenge tour. These are usually the people who just got broken up with and convert their depression and or anger into a DBZ level transformation. They pull up to the gym in a black hoodie and don't usually say a word to anybody. They're usually equipped with some big ass skull candy headphones or something and some oversized clothes, which makes them stick out like a sore thumb because most of the people at the gym are half naked anyway. Me personally, I just want a big ass tee and some sweats or some shorts, which is why niggas think I'm built like an Enderman. But I don't really care for trying to show off my physique. But in conclusion, make sure y'all hitting legs, cause I want to see a bunch of grooves when I go to Walmart. But I think that's gonna wrap everything up for this video, man. Comment down.
Yeah, man, I had to go in on this one, bro. Anyway, those are the types of people at the gym, bro. I ain't want to make it too much lengthy. But anyway, it's your boy Noto coming to you with another reaction, man. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. I am out.